Okay. Because there's not really much to come here.
That does make sense.
We gotta have someone down there like interviewing people.
Yeah, like Peter McGuire.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you guys say something too about the jerseys?
Oh, most definitely.
Lynn had asked
I don't want to disappoint the fans.
There's only
Bro,
13
you're not
people.
going to disappoint the fans. Wait, we actually, how do you see how many people are out there?
13 views.
Dang. Awesome.
The highest we got up.
We'll get in there after the start. What?
I think the highest we got.
Yo, I had 80 people. Wow, that's impressive. Is this like live or is it like a bit of pause? Oh, okay.
Test. Test.
It's just basically for me. Got two Canadian born players.
This is Lee's son. Do that, please.
Yeah?
You have the signature sign up here? Yeah, that's it.
I know, homo. But is there a mark on my pants? Because I can feel the grease from that thing that I sat on it. The same one that was on our hands.
Oh, that's a good word. You gotta say greasy to describe a lot of things.
Yeah.
As soon as the video
That's
starts,
crazy.
welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to another episode. Hopefully this game not gonna get awkward. We're back here with some more ACHA D3 college hockey. The best league in the world. Actually, probably Bangladesh elite recruits straight from this league. I mean, yeah. Just so they can hear the national anthem. Don't worry.
So they can hear us right now.
Slightly. Slightly?
Hello. My name is Nakula. I'm gonna do a Russian accent the entire time.
My name is Sergey Muratov. I tried to do it really quick for the first time, but I did the first half.
Woo! Look at me.
Wait, they do the national anthem?
Yeah. Are those ones for us?
Yes. I don't even know what I'm doing for.
Oh, they're announcing the players.
Look at the report. Look at stupid boys.
On their team or our team?
On their team.
Where is this?
I like the hair.
He's got a sticker.
Look at absolute.
Sterling Silver. Oh, hell yeah, that's his nickname. That's Turner? Turner where? Turner where? To the right. Stop. What? That's not Turner. That's Glenn.
It's Glenn, AKG.
Hey, Conrad?
I hear it.
Yeah, it is.
Teach the student section some
Honestly. It's because you're all at home watching. Up to 15 viewers.
I did, yeah. I did some. Yo, why would you be here when you could be watching it and comment there?
Exactly.
Gotta adjust the volume.
Let's go to Pierre McGuire in between the glass.
Alright, welcome back here. Back in the Daytona barn. We got a co-commentator here tonight teaching them the fundies. Hello everyone. We got Liam here. That's me. Yeah, so tonight in the Eagles net we got Max Minervini making a start. First time in a few games. I think last game he played was against University of Tampa at Tampa, so we're going to see a good game tonight. Nice. And the Eagles are your boys in blue right now. Pulling out those blue sweaters just so that you can see the them because we never seem to get to wear them, you know? So I think that's what's going on. They're pretty sweet looking jerseys out there. The blue, you know? Yeah, the blue looks good.
Brandon Mayer, Kevin Pollock, and Dan O'Halloran. Let's go, boys.
So your starting lineup here, we got Brendan Barger on D and Nick Conrad on D, and then you got Spencer Coleman in the dot with Glenn Corey on right wing and number 5 Sterling Brandt on the left wing. The Eagles win that face-off. Oh, looks like Brandt gets right down into the Lynn goaltender's glove. Lynn seems to have more coaches than players right now. So hopefully their strategy is solid because, you know, it really is all about the coaching, I think, in the game. So I agree. I think that their coaching power just like trumps ours. We only have 4 coaches. They got 5. Even though our bench is kind of stacked. So it looks like Lynn is moving the puck through. They dump it out there. Barger skates back, picks it up, brings it around the net. carries it through the Lynn.
Solid pass.
Pass over to Sterling Grant. Grant hooks down, but it's just taken off him by Sam Morgan of Lynn. But Sterling Grant still battling for it. Grabs it, takes it around the net. Sauces it down below, but Spencer Coleman can't pick it up, and it is rallied by Lynn's Connor LaRoque.
Solid hit by Glenn Corey.
So Lynn takes it up. Nathan Chapman brings it into the center, but it's just blocked off by Nick Conrad, and then socked over by Barger to Sterling Brandt, and then Brandt tries to chip it up, but just can't get it through. Glenn Corey just cannot pick that pass up right there. Lynn tries to knock it out, but it's picked up by Chris Barton there on D. Looks like we had a line change. And then great forecheck there by the Eagles, right in front of Spencer Coleman, just saved by the Lynn goaltender. We'll see what we got in net here. Number 14, we got Noah Tarrin between the pipes for Lynn right now. Once again, pads don't match the sweater, which is not something I'm a fan of.
The red on blues.
I think if you don't know where you're gonna play, you just gotta like pick your pads to match, right? What do you think, bro?
Obviously, Max's pad, the brown, goes with everything, honestly.
Yeah. Or you can just get the white. Stick white with anything, you know? But
I hear you.
We'll see. Okay, so Lynn's grabbing the puck in her own end, tries to throw it out. Picked up by Chris Barton. Does a nice little spin move to get around Alex Von Savada, and is taken down into the Lynn zone. Turner Kaufman battling for it. The puck is knocked away by the Lynn goaltender, Noah Tarrin, as Lynn rushes down into the Eagles zone. Throws the puck in the net, but it's a missed shot. Battled for in the neutral zone now. Puck goes down into the Lynn zone after a nice little battle there. Then we got Ryan Marks pulls that up. Battling for it behind the Lynn goal. Getting checked hard there by Kyle Morin of Lynn. Morin still battling there as Lynn manages to take it out. Their captain, number 12, Alex Von Sabota. Back now in the Eagles end. Eagles they're still battling for the puck in their end there on the boards. Lynn does come away with the puck in the neutral zone. Throws it up the boards, but picked up by the Eagles. They managed to pull it out. Ryan Marks does a little move to get around to the Lynn D. Passes it, tries to go in front to Kyle Usiak, but just can't seem to get it going there. Alex Bischoff now takes the puck, tries to throw it down, but it's just picked up by Brendan Hickey. Pass it over to the side where it's picked up by the Eagles, but the Eagles do lose the puck again. How do you think this game's here going, Leo?
Honestly, we have a lot of players right now, which is good compared to them, but their coaching, like you were saying earlier, it could prove a challenge to us.
Yeah, it could be a vital attribute is the coaching, as we all know. The coach wins the game for the team. So when you got that high ratio, then of 1, then you're gonna have a good game tonight. All right, Eagles are controlling it now in the Lynn zone. Lynn came out pretty strong, but they might be getting tired right now.
Solid hit there, but
Ryan just roasts Mitch Wilkins of Lynn there as Max Minervini goes out to play the puck, number 39. Barger holds it by the net. Picked up by Usiak now as Eagles breaking out. Just a carry now. Dangling through the neutral end is Usiak. Brings it all the way down end to end. Throws it on the net, but just misses the net.
Eagles snipe Selly boys.
He didn't get that top cheese enough. Should have shot it a little bit higher. Maybe hit the goalie. Barger gets it. Barger gets it on the point, but takes a rusty rather than a rocket, and I think that was a bad choice, honestly.
Honestly, Slapshot Barge is known for one thing, and that's his hard slap shot. But, that wristy was pretty hard as well. Goalie just had a nice view of it as it coming in.
Yeah. I think if he had launched a rocket, though, he might have gotten top bar down.
Might have started with that goalie and gotten it past him. I feel you.
Matt Silcock's here on the face-off. We're seeing some Alex Hess on the left wing. In case you're wondering who that is, he's got a nice fishbowl going. Along with Nick DiStefano, fishbowl wingers right here. And they're just battling for it down in the end. Alex Hess making his Embry-Riddle debut. Nick DiStefano carries it around in the Lynn corner. It's still being battled for as Matt Silcox takes it around.
Silky play by Silcox.
Oh, that's a nice on right there. Just Lynn is getting the gears here from the Riddle forwards. Oh, Nick Conrad pinches up to grab that puck in the corner. Nice cover there by Hess. Nick Conrad though taking the puck around.
Conrad.
Lynn does manage to dump it out though, and it looks like it'll be an icing here. For the Eagles. They're going to get a nice chance here in the O-zone. How do you feel about the play here in the O-zone this time out?
I think we're doing good. I like the way
they're loading that left wing. I think, yeah.
Yeah, I like the way Conrad came in and helped out his center and his winger, and nice way that Hess came back and played D for him. It was beautiful. It was a nice play.
They're beautiful. Now Barton takes that puck up. Nice. Throws it on the net. Lynn loses sight of the puck though. Noah Taryn gets a messy rebound, but doesn't manage to go in the net somehow. Puck is just dumped back down, picked up by Max Minervini. Just knocks it over to his D there, Justin Hansen.
Hansen with the silky pass.
Oh, the puck just gets thrown right over to Nathan Chapman of Lynn, and he dumps it back in and goes for a change. Chris Barton now picking it up, getting another regroup going. Passes that puck up. Spencer Coolman tries to pick it up. Does manage to pick that puck up. Carries it through the zone. Gets down below the goal line. Throws it at the net. Hits the side, and it's just snagged up there by Noah Taryn.
The goalie's getting a couple shots on him right now, and it's he's doing a good job of keeping him out of the net. But I think if we keep this pressure on him, then he's got to give one up sooner or later.
Yeah, I'm seeing him. He's looking a little shaky, and he's really high up in his stance, meaning he just launched that through the legs, you know. Five hole goals for days.
Yeah.
The puck is now just carried by the Eagles in the Lynn zone, but it's picked up by number 11, Noah Van Mitchell, thrown up to Nathan Chapman, but Chapman just loses the puck as it goes to the corner. He's battled now by Ryan Knapp.
It's a good poke check getting that.
We'll see what happens there. Oh, his arm got stuck in the glass. That's gonna hurt. You know.
And Lynn can't afford to lose a player like that, being stuck in the boards.
Yeah, that really puts a damper on the game plan. Our coaches have come up on one now when you lose a player to the boards like that. Like,
for sure.
Yeah, and
these boards here are relentless. You know, ice curves down towards them. Glass panes fall out all the time. It's a dangerous rink to play in. But the boys risk their lives for us, and for that we appreciate it.
Yeah, some people say the rink is a liability, like a safety hazard, but really, I think it's just the nature of the barn, right? You know,
for sure.
Nature of the game, like you gotta play on the home turf, and the Eagles, they really like to have that loose glass because that really goes into the game plan a lot, you know?
For sure. Chipping it off the glass, taking hits and everything. It's very soft boards, soft ice, or soft glass. Make sure you don't get hurt. Make sure those pucks don't fly too hard off, you know?
And rather than ice the puck, the boys can always just smash a window, you know?
For sure,
get a game stoppage, get a line change.
There have been a couple shattered glass panes in this barn last season. It takes a while to get it fixed, but the fans think it's quite funny.
It looks like the game's going again. We got Ryan Marks on that face-off dot. Gets it over to Andrew Newland. Oh, fumbles the puck. Max Minervini off the play. Just not bad communication there. Real bad communication from the boys, but they just got to talk a little more, I think.
Solid comedy of errors there, but it seemed like it came back and Riddle kept it under control.
Turner Kaufman now plays that puck up, but doesn't get the pass off. Nathan Chapman now, recently stuck in the glass, doesn't manage to beat out the puck as Mitch Wilkins takes that puck up but loses it to the Riddle attack right now. Riddle is on the puck. Turner Kaufman chases that down. Gets it down in the corner here, supported by Thomas Moore. Moore's just battling with Turner here.
Turner Kaufman was a solid effort.
Moore throws it out front to Ryan Marks, but just can't seem to get outside. What was on that one?
Turner Kaufman, he was really fighting in the corner there for that puck. He was doing some solid effort, you know. I actually saw him at the gym a couple hours ago getting a pregame pump on, and you know, he's looking swole. He's good in those corners. Good, nice, gritty work.
Yeah. I really do like the way he's playing too, but speaking of Denver, takes the puck here, makes a pass with the slap shot Barge, but his stick wasn't cranked, so he couldn't get the slapper off, unfortunately.
It was a good play, execution could have been a bit better, but it was good nonetheless.
Yeah, Barge probably greasing that stick up for some shots. Oh, here comes Barge. Tries to do a slap fake, but I feel like he should have just gone through with it.
Honestly, he's going to have a slapper sooner or later in this game. I'm excited to see it. The other team knows it's coming.
The slappy is legendary. I think he's waiting to release it for like a key turning point, because right now the Eagles don't need to gain more momentum as Nick Conrad takes the puck and throws it back over to Barge. Barge is feeling it now. He carries it through the zone, throws it on the net, throws it risky. Kyle Usiak, another double save there from Noah Taryn. Clean goaltender. Certainly the first star of this period so far, as Lynn plays the puck out. Passed over there to Noah Winkler. Tries to throw it up to his teammate, but he does battle for the puck. Puck is now in the Eagle end. Nick Conrad carries it through the neutral zone. Tries to dangle around the wing gap, but just passes it through over to Kyle Usiak, but he doesn't manage to pick it up. Alex Hessner taking that puck, throws it down to Barton. Barton gets some nice shots over to Usiak. Usiak carries it through the zone, gets it wristed, greases it up as Usiak crashes the net. Looks like we got a little scrap there as Alex Van Svoboda did not appreciate Alex Hess crashing his goalie like that.
Puck was loose, so it was a fair play, but obviously no one's going to like that when it's against their own goalie.
It looks like we got a goal out here on the ice now, if you realize. We got Anthony Smith, number 33. What he likes to throw the body around. We got the fishbowls and Smith, that's what I'm saying. Oh, Alex Hess now takes the puck. Tries to make a nice play to Smith, but Smith was just looking for the big hits, really. Like, as he should be. Big guy right there. I saw him a few days ago. Told me he was doing 3 hours of leg work, you know? And that's really how you get strong there. Now Justin Hansen takes that puck out. Tries to throw to Smith, but Smith's hands are not well as he chases down the puck carrier of Lynn. Now Barton takes the puck, bangs it off the boards, gets it up to Hess. Hess takes it to the zone, gets knocked down, but makes that big play. Draws the penalty. Big play there from Hess and Barton.
Good effort.
Nice combo.
It's a very strange lineup. Like, you wouldn't normally see that lineup there with Hess, DeStefano, and Smith, but obviously it works out as they draw the penalty and the power play unit gets to go out there.
Paid off dividends here as we're getting Glenn Corey on the draw, flanked by Kuhlman here.
Halfway through this first, it's still tied 0-0.
Oh, Barge now picks up the puck at the point over to Ryan Knapp. Ryan Knapp brings it down low. Gets it back up to Barge. Wide open there in that point. Pass it down to Spencer Kuhlman. Kuhlman now holding. Working with Barge here. Tries to get over to Corey, but pass just hits a Lynn guy and bounces away here. Now, Sterling Grant gets low cheese through the legs. That's how you do it.
What a beaut.
Yeah, that was a beaut. Picks it up. Doesn't even need to dangle. Just throws it at the net. Low cheese. Noah Taryn was not ready for that. The Eagles have been making fancy plays all game, and that was a real grinder goal.
It was a grinder goal, but whatever gets it done, you know?
Yeah, that's done. That's just what you got to do in this league here, ACHA.
Oh, for
D3.
Sure. Sometimes you just got to put the stuffing in the turkey, and he did it. He did it.
Really
finessed about that, but still great.
Yeah, really greased the gears on that snapper. But it looks like Barge still coming out here. Barge and Knapp. Same power play line stays out here. Maybe they can build off this, get another goal now here. Brings Morin here. Kyle Morin throws that puck around, but picked right back up by Sterling Brent. Big goal in this game so far. You could tell Lynn is just rattled. Their coaches are right and furious. Oh, big hit by Ryan Knapp.
Huge hit on Nathan Chapman. He's going to be back for a couple days.
Barge takes the puck. Gets over to Corey. Corey takes a shot. Oh, kicked out there by Noah Taryn though. making big saves. Sterling Brandt throws that puck over. Pass right back to Brandt. Brandt's on fire right now. Oh, it does get knocked into by a Lynn guy, but that just seems to be no problem here for the Eagles. But Lynn does manage to take control of the puck. Brendan Hickey now passes that off to Nathan Chapman. Nathan Chapman seems to be spending more time in the glass though recently than actually on the ice, but that's the Ryan Larson on the breakaway. Tries to slice it over the glove of the goalie, but he had that glove steady and brings down the pain. Solid Ryan Marks. Marks will be thinking about landing for a few weeks, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure Coach will be.
Oh, a great hit by Chris Barton there. Now, continue what you're saying there, Liam.
I'm sure Coach will be bringing that up at Pracky to Marksy. He tried to redeem himself there a little wide, but it's
Conrad. Now it's 3-1 from Lynn as Tyler Carpenter puts in the work, gets the back check. And now it sets it up for his boys to get back and play some D.
There we go. Check, back check, paycheck.
Takes that puck back up. We got Thomas Moore now. Taking that puck through, throws it on the net. Backs off our Lynn D. Goes right up into the netting. That's a good play right there.
That's a good play. Honestly, it wasn't his fault. Went up there. Defense did block it out, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, man. Great plays here from the Eagles. They come out here firing. They wanted to redeem themselves after that showing against Auburn where they were just utterly unprepared, it seemed like. Now Nick Conrad takes the puck, throws it on the net, does bank off a little bit, goes behind now. Jeremy Kirsten tries to make a play. Pass it over to Kyle Usiak. Just slides it through those legs, man.
Beautiful. Last couple of minutes, they've been making that goalie look like some Swiss cheese out there.
Yeah, he's looking like a brick wall, but a brick wall with many holes in it, you know? Maybe from the 1700s.
Oh,
Detroit loading right now.
Looking like the old McKay before they tore it.
Old McKay. Only real Eagles fans will get that reference, I think.
Kyle Usiak with a beautiful celly after that. Beautiful goal as well.
Yeah.
Nathan Chapman's having a rough game, you know? He's got a -2, had his glove stuck in the glass, and he took a giant hit earlier.
He took a big hit, yeah. He's taking L's, much like the coaching staff here at Lynn. Back to the drawing board for the boys. As a very good strategic play there by Alex Bischoff to just throw that puck into the roof, get a change for his D. Because they've been making plays this whole time. I think it really starts at the back end, you know?
Oh, I completely agree. You know, Alex Bischoff, he has been moved around the team quite a bit, but he has secured a nice place on that third line. He was telling me before the game, and he's very proud of his position. He's playing very good recently, and I hope he keeps up the good work.
Yeah, it looks like he's about to make a pass up to Kyle Usiak, who's streaking this game, streaking for the net. Kyle Usiak flopping all over the ice, but he's still going. Takes that puck, throws it on the net, hits a wing by Alex Bischoff though. Can't pick that back up. Nathan Chapman though, taking another hit. This dude is having a terrible game right now. He might be hitting he might be needing to hit the gym after this.
Oh, I could agree.
It looks like he skipped leg day a few too many times as Kyle Usiak brings it around. Oh, tries to dig it around. Nathan Chapman, probably his first good play of the game, really.
Chapman with the icing. He
wants a break. He's angry. He's mad right now.
Tries to get a switch, but can't get off the ice. He did ice it, as
oh man,
NHL rules do say.
Yeah, well, NHL is like second rate to OCHA in my opinion.
Yeah, NHL is a bit of a step down when it comes to ACHA.
Yeah,
you could take Vegas on any time, honestly.
It's kind of a hack, really, because this is where the real pros play, honestly. And we got Matthew Silcox on that face-off. Back of the fishbowl crew, except we got Anthony Smith here on this line, ready to make plays. As Alex Hess likes to battle down that corner. Anthony Smith, though, tries to make a play there as Lynn is just still trying to break out of the rim. They can't seem to get past Nick Conrad and Chris Barton, who are just stalwarts on that point. Alex Hess takes a shot, goes wide, but Nick Tarrant still tries to glove that puck.
Beautiful,
but misses it.
Silcox.
We know Nick Tarrant never played baseball like earlier in his life, so Yeah, Alex Hess though, grabbing it down behind the net as he's fought here by Sam Morgan of Lynn. Lynn has managed to make a play and get that puck out. Let's just throw a wrap back down there, and it's picked up by Sam Morgan again. Tries to make a breakout pass there, but he's just stuffed. He's just stuffed by Slapshot Barge there. The Rocket Man Barge. Glenn Coy now takes it up through the neutral zone. Looks for a pass, but decides to take that shot low. Picked right up there by Noah Taryn. Noah Taryn letting a few goals in low. I think they may have found a weakness here against this Lynn squad.
For sure,
which is their Tendies 5-hole. Like, I've seen
loose out there.
He's pretty loose.
He definitely practices those glove hand maneuvers, but he's got to learn how to drop down to his knees, you know?
He's definitely doing the splits, but he does look like me when I got my first set of street hockey pads out there, honestly.
That must have been, 40 years now, right?
Yeah, about 17 years ago I got my first pair of street hockey pads,
wow.
and you know, I looked as dusty as that too, so, you know, we all start somewhere, but for him, he does manage to get that glove up in the air. He probably got that at Playing Against Sports.
Most definitely. He kind of looked like Odell Beckham Jr. out there with the one-handed catch. Kind of beautiful.
Kind of a beauty, even though it's going over the net. I'm going to count that as a shot just because I feel bad for him right now.
Most definitely.
His team's not always supporting him, especially when they got like a new goalie in the net, right?
Yeah. Honestly, it all comes back to Nathan Chapman. If he worked a bit harder, you know, maybe they'd be up right now.
Yeah, honestly, I think he's pretty much losing the game right now. Like we don't know the 3 stars, but we know who's not going to be a star this game.
Most definitely. There's a reason that Nathan Chapman isn't wearing a C or an A on his jersey.
The puck is fumbled now by Andrew Newland in front of the net, but Minuvini is unfazed as Glenn Coy takes a slapper. Snagged by Noah Taryn though. Yeah, man. It looks like they're just a player for the game tonight. But
I get you. Most definitely. He kind of looks like me when I tried playing goalie for a while. Even though I was trained by Ilya Briskalov. That's a true fact.
Oh, for real?
For real. I lived up in Philly for a while, or near Philly.
Yeah, I could tell. He did put a breezy move. He moved his head out of the way, just so he could save his ass.
First thing Mr. Universe taught me is make sure you get your face in front of the puck. You know?
Yeah, man.
Bad practice trying to duck away from it.
Ryan Marks now wins that face-off back. Justin Hansen though takes the puck off back into the Lynn zone as Lynn does manage to take that up here. We got Thomas Moore now to receive it in the corner, throws that up to Turner Coffin. Turner Coffin wheels it right back to Nathan Chapman. Chapman makes a nice move, throws it on the net, but stoned by Minuvini. He was bending out there on that break-around.
I think Chapman's listening to our
Ryan Marks
podcast on the
takes a shot. Hits the retard ball, boys.
Yeah, Marks is showing what Chapman should be doing. Chapman, take notes if you're listening on the bench.
Yeah, I saw Chapman made a sweet move there.
It was pretty nice.
Get by Hansen, but then his ankles gave out. He must have lost his tape, honestly.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Those played against sports, you know, they're unreliable.
Yeah, man.
3rd generation used.
Yeah, you gotta invest in the high quality buckles for your ankles if you're trying to play at this high of a level, especially if you're getting stuck in the boards every game.
Yeah, it's a mess. He's a mess out there.
He's just looking terrible. All right, but we got Alex Bischoff here. Found his niche, throws the puck in the net, glove down again by Noah Taryn there with his hand-me-down glove. I think I saw his mom gloving pucks in adult league yesterday with that.
Oh, so, wow. Yeah. That's impressive.
Yeah, man.
If I could get everybody's attention to look at number 71 skates for a second. Beautiful white. That's what gives him all that speed when you see him chasing down the puck.
Yeah, honestly, I was talking to him earlier. I was talking to Jeremy Kirsten earlier, and he was just telling me about how he can really focus on the other aspects of his game because the White Rockets really boost his speed and his skating ability. So he can go ask him to excel in other portions of the game, not just the skating.
Oh yeah, I was talking to him earlier as well. He was talking to me saying that he's going to invest in some white gloves. Hope it does the same thing for his hands.
See, you see what I mean there? That was a pretty weak shot there by him, but he did manage to get that puck in the slot. You know why? Because he was just moving around like a beast there. Alex Bischoff, however, fumbles that puck. As
Conrad takes a knee on the ice.
However, Barger back to receive it. Barger doesn't make mistakes. Throws it up to Kyle Usiak, who just throws it off to Mitch Wilkins there. As Wilkins powers it back to his captain, Alex Von Svoboda. I'm just going to call him AVB there as Mitch Wilkins gets sprayed out by Barger. Wow, he's going to Barger delivers the pain train, knocks him down. He doesn't know where he is. He's getting off the ice. He's in pain. He forgets which bar he's in today, boys. Barger runs him out. Yeah, Barger really excels in that blue sweater, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, dude.
They're trying to get a bit physical.
The Lynn Seymour carries the puck to his zone, tries to get past Barger, but Conrad just ties him up, throws him down. No way you're getting like that. Nathan Chapman gets laid out there by Conrad. It seems like people who are smaller than him can't seem to, are always just knocking him over. Kyle Usiak makes it back. Oh, goes back. Oh, down. I don't think it went in. We're going to need a replay of that.
Might have to go back.
That was a goal. That was bar down. Bar down, top cheese. Moving back, like someone call a butcher because that meat is fresh, you know. But if that was a goal, if they had called that a goal, I would have. I might have quit the game forever because there's just no way I'm ever going to be that good, right?
Oh no, me neither. I completely get you. That's why I choose commentating instead. Just as bad as that, though.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going bar down, then you're truly on the next level out here. As Alex Hess carries that puck though, gives it over. Slides it right through the legs of Militarian.
Matt Silcox looked like he put no effort into that. Didn't have to as it slid right through the 5-hole.
That was a might shot there, but that's all you need to score on this guy, it looks like. Pure Tendy, you know, what are you going to do about it? I've seen some holes like holes in between people's legs, but that just is on a whole nother level. Andrew Lynn takes that puck, Chris Barton passes that off over my boy Matthew Silcox. Carries that puck
for a second of the night.
Second of the night as DeStefano battles for it. Oh, gotta put that goal out. Yeah, here we go. Oh, Nathan Chapman just gets leapfrogged by Nolan. No one got a call on that. Nolan gooned up Chapman there. Wasn't really necessary. He should have known from the coach that number 9 is just not part of the game plan right now.
Honestly, give number 9 as many breakaways as you want. Max will take them away every day.
Yeah, I think Max could probably score on Chapman on a breakaway right now.
Oh, most definitely.
If it was Chapman v. Minervini right now, Chapman just might as well leave the ice and get his dues back because ACHA we don't have players like that in this league, really.
Honestly.
Morin here takes that puck, passes it back to Chapman. Chapman just gets his pocket picked. Oh, it looks like we're getting an offie here. Getting an offie from Lynn. Chapman was just chilling in the zone there. Didn't realize the puck was out. Oh, it just sticks the ref if you didn't notice that. Number 9 on Lynn.
Give him a penalty for spearing right there.
I think he might be drunk, honestly.
Honestly.
He heard he's playing the Eagles and he's like, yeah, their band is crazy. We got no chance.
He's got, he thinks he's in beer league right now, not ACHA.
Barger throws that puck out and Morin here pulls the puck around the net. Throws it back to Hickey. Hickey back to Morin. Send out a nice cycle on the run up here on the power play from Lynn. Hickey back to Morin. D passes for days.
It's
Morin throws it out. Throws up a dangle by Wilkins. One off by Coolin. Coolin carries him in the zone down in the corner on the PK here. Looking for a shorty as Sterling Brand here tries to foul off number 12 of Lynn. Oh,
he almost took out one of his own coaches, but Vaughn's good thing they have enough to spare.
Vaughn's Svoboda, whatever. How do you say my name? Von Svoboda. Look, if you have my list, you'd be as confused as I was.
He is their captain.
Yeah, he is their captain, and he wears the C because he's got the longest last name, it looks like.
Honestly, you can't...
really calls the shots. Might be a coach's son, honestly. That's what he's looking like to me.
That's the question.
I think they are the coach's sons. I think this is just like a family thing here.
This is a family team.
Yeah, this is a family team.
It's good to see small family businesses get into
ACHA right now.
It's impressive.
I'm surprised they survived the relegations of Beer League.
Honestly,
a big day by Spencer Coleman. Spencer Coleman battling for it. 1 of 3 here. Of course, he gets sticked on by Brendan Hickey though. Hickey says he did nothing wrong, but we all saw that. He was getting stuck right on there, and that was just not an okay play, I think. He was trying to sass up Coleman, but Coleman stays cool, you know, the whole time.
He wasn't born with that last name. He made it for himself.
Yeah, it's more of a nickname, I think.
4.9 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if the boys can get a solid shot on the net.
On the PK here.
Hopefully it gets through that Swiss cheese of a goalie.
Yeah. Barger tries to take another snapper, but doesn't grease the wheels enough, and looks like the boys are starting this next period 4-on-4. It's 4-0 Eagles after 1, and the big stories of the game, Liam, I thought was Nathan Chapman getting stuck in the glass really took away all of Lynn's momentum, and their tender being the dude they pulled off the street, really.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go too hard on him, although his water bottle does look like it's been from
soccer practice.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, he kind of goes around his own minivan, you know?
The team's looking good, though, coming off the ice. We definitely have about 4 times the amount of players they do. Nice wave by Kyle Usiak getting off the ice there, but
it's all about what Lynn brings to the next period, I think.
They could
strategy-wise,
they could be good. You know, with how many coaches they're going to have in that locker room. They could pull something together. Let's hope they're a bit more competitive.
And they got their ice skills over there on the bench, if you see. Yeah, Lynn is pretty high class here. They use soccer team water bottles, and they don't have water boys, they have water girls. So
I mean,
their ratio must be better than Riddle, right?
That's not too hard to do. So in the end, I mean, they really win having the better ratio.
Yeah. We won on the ice, they won in the in the dorm. So, but that's really all you can ask for here. We're gonna take it back to our scoreboard here, and we're gonna review our notes here and get ready for the next period. Develop some more high-level commentary here for you boys. All right.
On behalf of Julian and Liam, we're out.
See you next period.
One's for the mic and one's for the earpiece.
Oh, okay.
So turn one of them down. Okay. Don't turn the mic on. Dr. Bird saying up over here. Interviewing coach next year. In between, he's going to come up here. We're going to interview him. It's a little bit like a year. We were just roasting Chapman the entire time, number 9. We just found out that a lot of these players played with him. Like they used to play with Chapman, so it's great. Oh, it's beautiful, I love it. Go back and watch it. Oh yeah, I'm most definitely going back and watch it. Oh, hi there.
Yeah, that's Highland. With Highland Goaltending.
Oh shit. I'll be right there.
You gotta have
3 stars? Who's star number 1 right now? Chapman. Both that.
We're gonna be like, it's gonna be like fake 3 stars. It's gonna be like the goalie, Chapman, and someone else.
All their coaches.
Yeah, and then the coaching staff. The Lynn coaching staff. They're coach number 5. And of course, you don't win games without 5 coaches. The players don't win the game.
right, the boys are back out on the ice after a quick Zammy there. Period 2 starting up, 4-on-4 here. 4-on-4 hockey, that's what I'm talking about. We got Barger on the back end with Conrad, classic starting lineup here. With what is that? Marksy in the middle, and
No, that's Matt Silcox.
Matt Silcox. He was talking it up earlier.
He's doing good. He has a goal.
He's having a great game. Like
he's doing very well. I think all the boys in blue tonight are doing well, except the boys in white and blue.
yeah, the boys in white and blue are not doing well at all.
No,
yeah.
but
we got many things to say. We got my boy Nathan Chapman there on the left wing. They're just they're just throwing the game. It looks like maybe getting their prospects some developing time. As Barge takes the puck, gives it over to Conrad. Conrad passes that puck up to Silcox, but Silcox tries to make a 180 and catch it again, but it's just picked up by Barger. Barger carries it through.
Barger going straight up.
Makes a little move, but loses
around.
control of the puck as Barger carries it around the corner here.
Barger is one of those franchise level players that can really carry a team.
High franchise player there.
High franchise.
Glenn Court. Oh, Barger's just getting smacked around, but they're gonna call that. They don't let that happen to Barger there.
Someone's down on the ice right now.
It looks like Barger there is down on the ice. They're trying to put Barger in a stretcher out here because he's taking it to him. I think really.
Yeah, they see the A on his jersey and they get kind of intimidated.
Yeah,
you know?
like a few of our captains are already on IR and.
Oh yeah, our main captain is injured right now, Alex. But
yeah, first line center there. Or is he the first line center normally?
Yeah, he's a winger, but he likes.
He puts up big numbers.
Yeah, he does, and he's here helping the boys out. He's really supporting the team, which is great qualities in a captain.
Yeah, great,
amazing The whole team
qualities.
looks up to that man. But acting captain right now, Barger, also great player.
Looks like he's getting some medical attention there over on the bench.
He's
taking a little, getting an ice pack, but he'll be back out there firing rockets soon.
Barger's very resilient.
I think he might be starting to unleash the slap shot now. He might be fired up.
He's gotta get those slap shots out there, show him what's up.
Pass over Coolman, back to Barton.
Chris Barton, great
over
player,
Glenn Corey.
great person. Heard he gets really good grades for anyone that was wondering.
Yeah. And he goes to church every Sunday.
Every Sunday, goes to bed by 9.
Without fail.
Great man.
Yeah, I heard he goes to bed at 9 even if he has a 12 o'clock class as his first.
He's very responsible. Very responsible man.
Yeah, he's on it. He's someone who's got his life together, really.
Heard great things from his coach, from his friends.
Oh, Sterling Burke takes a shot from the point.
What a
fires it right through the 5-hole of Noah Tarrant. The classic Noah Tarrant no-look 5-hole shot there.
Someone's been watching a lot of on the bench videos, getting those eppies in and learning those fundies at Cracky.
More like no stick Tarrant because he can't seem to get that stick in between his 5-hole. But that's not my problem.
I mean, at some point he's really got to look into himself and think, am I really cut out to be a goalie?
Am I really able to play ACHA hockey at this high level? I don't know. Maybe it's just an off game for him. No, he's got no backup tonight, so he's just stuck in there right now. As Turner Kaufman carries the puck back around, no stick there, and Coolman passes it over to Barton. Barton takes a shot. It looks like a strategic pass off the boards that looked like a slap shot there. Coolman takes that shot, throws it.
Another beautiful shot by
no stick. No stick, Taryn, dude. This is
beautiful shot by Spencer Coolman.
I don't want to roast him anymore.
We would like to say a lot of words have been said during this broadcast, but no players on the other team or our team's feelings have been hurt in the making of this production.
Yeah, we're not out to hurt feelings here.
Out to have a good time.
What?
After everything that's been said, Lynn is playing a hard-fought game. They're short on the bench, so they're got to be tired, and it's got to be a rough game for them. But props for them for keeping up the effort.
Carries it down in the zone here. The Eagles are Kyle Usiak grabs that puck up. It looks like another penalty here on Lynn. The goon squad out here for Lynn.
Max really working on his leg strength there, getting to the bench.
Yeah, really skating hard.
Approximately 0.2 seconds, if I got that right.
Yeah, Max there. All I see is him putting on gains. Like,
oh yeah,
I see him walking around campus, and he's just making gains. And I see him working out his lungs there, like ripping fat clouds off double joules. Like,
it's intimidating. Great player.
Really an all-around player, and he really loves the game. Works on it, all aspects of it.
All of it.
Ryan Knapp takes a shot,
hoping for an easy one, but their goalie, standing on his head.
No, Terrence stands tall there. Looks like something's going on there in the corner. Someone just got wrecked.
Ryan Knapp with a really nice flip puck up to his own hand there for the ref, make it easier on the ref.
That was real nice. It looks like we got Matt. No, that's
no, that's Alec Bischoff.
Bischoff there in the box.
I mean,
get it up.
Get on the score sheet one way or another.
He's paying the price, for his actions, but we'll see how this goes here. So 4-on-4 hockey here. Max Minervini lines up for this face-off. He's set up there for that shot. Kyle Usiak now grabs a puck, gives a little dipsy dangle there, gives it up to Ryan Knapp, who does a pinch, but puck just falls right back into the Eagle hands here in their own end. Andrew Newland, quarterback in that puck, sauces it over to Knapp, and Knapp moves it. Chapman now takes the puck, rips a shot, but it just goes right into the pad of Max Minervini. No way they're getting by him tonight, boys. On the game. He's got a 100% save percentage right now.
It's a very impressive. He's impressing everybody in the stands, especially his main girl.
Oh, Kyle Usiak makes that pass over there to Jeremy Kurson, but it's a great save by no stick Linkner there, and then
Kurson was able to get there fairly quickly due to those white skates, as we mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, but he's focusing on his hands right now. And he picks up the puck, blocking the offside. Jeremy Kurson with that speed as he throws the puck in the net, but it goes wide. Kyle Usiak, he was talking to me. He was talking to me after our Gold League game about how his pregame ritual of he just puts his gear on and gets out on the ice and just plays,
Yeah.
And he's a real character because of that.
He really is. He's a great guy. Great family values.
Great family values. And it's Chapman there trying to get the puck here, but Kurson blocking him off with the white rockets on his feet. You can see it just when he takes off. It's just unreal.
It's incredible. He breaks the sound barrier sometimes. I haven't seen that this game, but I kind of hope we don't, because it kind of hurts the ears, Makes a loud noise.
Oh, DiStefano makes a nice little two-way play. Kurson, with the footwork on that move.
That was all intentional.
The footwork on that play,
sometimes the skates have a mind of their own.
Sometimes that you just gotta let them take you,
most players, they tell the skates what to do, but not in this case. The skates tell him what to do.
Obviously, the D-man there, I think Morin had experience playing against white skates, because he knew what was going on. He knew what was going down. As DiStefano fishbowl was breaking for the net, and he knew the pass was coming, and the little footwork. Looks like we got the fishbowl line back out here.
They've been doing very well with the fishbowls out there, and 33.
Looks like Noah Tarrant here is having some issues. We're not sure what's going on.
He looks like he might be injured.
Yeah, their goaltender.
He's holding himself kind of weird. I hope he's all right.
Yeah, I really hope he's all right. He can't play hockey without a tendy, that's for sure. We'll see what happens there.
He's talking to his coach now, shaking his head.
I don't know if he's going to be able to finish.
He doesn't look like he's
looking like he might not be able to finish his game. Oh, it's not. You can't reach it? Oh, you're good. You're good. I don't know what's happening here. This is ACHA, so I don't know what kind of team's coming in here without a backup goalie ready,
I don't know.
You got to plan for this kind of stuff. When your main tendy gets in a pinch, you can always throw in that emergency tendy, but
they might have to put in one of their coaches and see what happens. But
yeah, honestly, not a bad idea. I think their coaches are.
Luckily, Embry-Riddle Eagles have a EMT on wait for
one of the best medical staffs in the game.
Oh,
is
for
from
sure.
the Eagles. Yeah.
Looks like he's gonna check him out now.
Yeah, we're gonna. He's grabbing what appears to be his crotch area, but I'm not gonna commit to any kind of injury yet.
As you see, we're
having some camera like adjustment going on right now because during this break here,
our ceiling of this barn is honestly, it's amazing. As you guys can see, we have some amazing paintwork, some nice signs around there.
And I don't see a single light that is out except for I see one light that is out. No.
And honestly, that's impressive. You know, I've been down. I've played in many places, and you know, the worst one I'd have to say is the Pittsburgh Penguins rink. All their lights are out but one.
The Console Energy Center.
Yeah, they play with the spotlight.
Yeah, that rink just stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was when I was playing my juniors at down in Pittsburgh for the Penguins, I just noticed that every game, like the crowd just fills in the stadium, and no matter what, the Penguins seem to always like just play better under that spotlight. I think it might be a little bit biased in their favor, you know,
honestly,
because the other teams aren't really used to playing under a spotlight, but
that might be the only
nice
reason
even
that
lighting
Crosby's
here.
that good.
Something's
like
going on with the tendy here.
off.
Looks like they might actually put in our own Eagles Andrew Caputo. I'm thinking Andrew Caputo is getting the call here from Lynn, signing to a one-day contract.
Caputo is a very nice player. He's very good, very well-rounded, so he could backstop Lynn for a while, and completely unbiased, he will play to his full potential.
Hopefully he understands that Lynn's in a pinch here, and they can get a tendy in, and then if Caputo might want to go out there now. No one loves the game more than Caputo does.
Oh no, Caputo's always everything about hockey, everything. He's trying to get drafted actually by the Buffalo Sabres. Hopefully this year he's eligible for the draft. So if we have any scouts, it would be a nice time to look him up, put his number down.
Yeah, I remember playing the Sabres when I was playing for the Rangers back in my junior league, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you may have heard of it. It's called the NHL.
No way.
Before I started playing ACHA, and
I see you.
This is real competitive, and no, but the Sabres are a great organization, and if Caputo really wants to secure a #1 spot, I think they're going to go for him because
for sure.
hometown boy, you know, been there his whole life, always supported the team through thick and thin, and now looks like he might be getting the chance. This might be his big break right here.
I really hope so. You know, his father played for this team, and his father's father played for this team. It'd be really great to see him come out here and rep his own number, as his father and grandfather's numbers are both retired.
Yeah, for real, Caputo. He really plays his all, and if he can bring Lynn back from this 6-0 deficit, which I would not. If there was one person I would bank on being able to do that, it'd be Andrew Caputo.
Oh, for sure. He's got a solid butterfly that he's got going on when he plays. Amazing with the glove, amazing quickness, and his blocker side just unbeatable.
And absurdly flexible. Absurdly flexible.
I know, on and off the ice, that man's always showing off how flexible that man is.
He's always stretching.
Always.
I walked into his apartment one time, and he was just in a full split. Like,
I feel you.
He was sitting there in a full split.
I have some pictures actually of him in class, put himself into a full pretzel just to pay attention because he's got to be loose and limber for the game.
Actually, I don't know why we don't put Caputo and Arnett and just throw Minervini over to Lynn, because
I think that'd be a bit unfair, you know, because we're already up 6-0.
I mean, yeah, and Minervini does have the shutty right now, but I'm not sure what's gonna happen here with Lynn. I don't know if we can just give him Caputo, like.
I don't know. I mean,
because he's our top prospect, you know.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I'd hate to see if he also got injured like Lynn's goalie. I feel like
it might be the team that injured them, you know.
Yeah, could have been Chapman.
Oh, the plot thickens here down at the Daytona Ice Barn. And Chapman there talking over to DiStefano. Chapman and Wilkins looks like they're gagging up there, 9 and 44.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit unfair, you know, DiStefano.
Although DiStefano's taller.
He is taller, but he is out of his element. You know, DiStefano normally plays defense. He's been playing offense pretty well tonight and for the Eagles recently, but
actually he doesn't normally play defense.
Not in the ACHA, but he did in high school.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I noticed he's a real good two-way forward.
Oh yeah,
like
he's
always
very well.
He always
well-rounded.
Great possession game. Great hits.
Oh, amazing. He's really good. I don't know if anybody else saw that in the background. Number 43, Kyle Usiak, working on his fitness, pulled off a couple ice push-ups. I'm kind of impressed, honestly. He was
ice push-ups.
Yeah, he was doing push-ups down
there. That's rough.
You know, when you can't play the game because the game's paused, you got to keep the adrenaline pumping somehow.
We're getting a little sauce here down in the by the Eagle bench. Just some practice here, getting ready to get the game back on, but
nice solid pracky.
Yeah, I
think that was Brendan Barger just missed the net with a backhand, but it's okay. He has a concussion more than likely after that one hit in the corner. Yeah,
he's getting some pracky in here, learning the funnies. Oh, Turner Coffin just dangles right around Glenn Corey. Oh, that was a crazy play right there. Barge now playing with the puck.
16
through the legs.
Back to
Corey. Corey hits bar. I think he was aiming for that bar.
Oh, more than likely.
Aims for misses the net too.
Yeah, he's never missed anything he's aimed for.
I was talking to Glenn Corey earlier. I was like, hey, you know, you seem to miss the net on it. He goes, no, it's all intentional. All intentional. Every shot that misses over the net to the side of the net from Glenn Corey, it's all part of the bigger game plan.
He has said that shooting on net is just a little too easy for him, so he'd like to aim for some more of the advertisements on the sides, aim for specific parts of it, and he always nails it.
Looks like Kyle Usiak here scores a goal on the empty net here.
Sadly does not count as the game is paused, but it's still nice to see.
Another goal here from Sterling Brandt as he rips that right into the tarred bar. We'll see.
Anthony Smith has his helmet off over by the bench. Kind of dangerous considering he is on the ice, but he's a big man, and I think he could take it.
He's getting some leg stretching in, if you can tell. Like he's got the normal hockey knee. He's talking to Alex Hess here. I think Anthony Smith should really be wearing a letter right now because he's been a real good mentor to a lot of the younger guys.
For sure, I know. Yeah. Anthony Smith drove some of the younger guys to Pracky beginning of the year, and he drives some of them still to games in Pracky, and he really is like a father figure to some of these young players.
Yeah. He's 27 right now. He's probably one of the oldest players in the ACHA, but
most definitely. I know our own Michael Pandolfo is a bit older than him, not too much, but a bit. But he definitely is. Anthony Smith is one of the more older and influential players in this league.
Yeah, the Eagles like to sign a lot of contracts, a lot of short-term, maybe long-term, but to the older players, you know, like the Army or Yoggers of the league, the old goats.
Oh,
and
for sure.
Just to train up our young guys, because our program, the Eagle program, is really flourishing with a lot of young talent. Just
really
needs to be. You got to teach them how to play ACHA hockey, because most of the kids are used to high school hockey, or in my case, like the NHL. Yeah.
I know last year I was on a one-way contract 1 year just to see how I played for the ACHA. I feel like I did well, but they demoted me to a two-way contract, but decided to take my talents elsewhere and do commentary. So they with my cap hit off the books, they had enough time and money to sign a lot more players, like Anthony Smith. That man's on a $2.2 million contract, I believe, per year.
Looks like we got a new goaltender in net here, Aaron King. straps up some pads. We're seeing a goaltending change here. He is on the roster as a goaltender. Where has he been the whole game?
I don't know. I think he might have been in the locker room meditating.
Yeah.
You know? So he might be doing pretty good. He's a bit smaller than the last goalie, but
he looks ready to go. He's stretching out here. Both attendees are having a little stretching war here.
And they kind of staring each other lovingly in the eyes and stretching, spreading their legs. It's a show of dominance in the barn, honestly.
They're They're trying to one up each other now. Here, we got the red striped pads, and I'm not a fan.
Does not match the blue sweaters they're wearing, but it's probably a tradition. That's why why both their goalies had red.
Yeah,
blood of their enemies.
I mean, I'm coughing on the dust from over here, but we can see where he stands here. We got a face-off now in the Lynn end. The goaltender now is Aaron King. He is attendee from Wisconsin.
Yeah, I was talking to King before the game. He has been talking about how much he misses the corn up there. Can't get nice Wisconsin corn down here in Florida.
For sure. You see a face-off there by Matt Silcox. One over to Glenn Corey. He takes the puck down low. Throws the puck at the net, but doesn't manage to get it on as Silcox is still battling down low with the Auburn D. And then, of course, Nathan Chapman always somehow ends up battling for the puck, but once again, it's going to be taken away by the Eagles. Like, there's just nothing you can do about it at this point. Silcox, Conrad, Corey, all supporting each other as Barger flies in and takes the puck up. Franchise player here, brings it across into the circle, fires a shot, but it just hits off the toe of the Lynn D-man. Glenn Corey takes a shot, purposely misses the net for a change, get the D going, you know?
It was a smart play by Glenn, purposely missing that shot, getting a change because him and his teammates are a bit tired after that shift. Maximum effort.
Speaking of maximum, Max Minervini down there, the Eagle end, really keeping himself warm for the shots that are going to be coming his way soon.
Really putting up a solid effort and putting a name for himself out there.
All right, well, looks like we're getting a Lynn straggler here, but they have 6 guys on the ice now. Who's running this team? They have 5 coaches.
5 coaches and 6 players. A bit hefty in both sides.
Yeah. So that means their game plan is going to be. I'm waiting to see their amazing game plan because they have to have one with 5 coaches. But anyway, we got Ryan Marks on a face-off and a goal there, a little dangle by Turner Kaufman. Slides it past King. I think that's first or second shot he's received this game. Must be a little cold.
So the goalie got hurt. They didn't have a backup. This guy's ineligible, so they legally forfeited the game.
All right.
Continuing to play. They put an ineligible goalie in to continue to play.
All right, fair enough.
So I'm not sure if you guys heard that, but Julian, would you like to?
Well, for those of you that didn't hear, that was our manager Ken Burns here. Aaron King is actually ineligible to play, probably because of grades in the ACHA.
You need a 4.0 to play.
You have to be on top of things to play in the ACHA, and you have to have your life together. And I guess he's ineligible, so it's a forfeit because technically he cannot play. But they want to finish out the game. So just a glove, nice glove by Max Minervini there. So I'm just gonna add up a lot of points here for the Eagles. Just to accentuate the fact that it is in fact a crushing defeat for Lynn. Actually, wait. Yeah, we're good.
Please change that back to second. I don't want to get yelled at.
Oh, taken up here by Kyle Usiak. Kyle Usiak tries to dangle around, but unfortunately cannot. Oh, trying to work my scoreboard here. There we go. And then Ryan Marks here battling out on the side. Taken aback by the Lynn D's. Wilkins misses the pass there. Justin Hansen goes back to receive it for the Eagles. Hansen looking for a breakout pass, but just dishes it back to Marks or Knapp, and Knapp carries it through. Weatherman Knapp here throws it at the net. Glove down by Aaron King, the ineligible goaltender.
Ineligible, but he's doing pretty well in there, especially for his size. Standing at approximately 3'11", he's really dominating in the net.
All right, we're gonna face over here from Alex Hess, fishbowl. Gets it back to Newland. Newland over to Barger, but Barger just lays it down for Anthony Smith to play some physical hockey here. As Hess does manage to get that puck off of Anthony Smith, losing it. But Anthony Smith goes in for the hit. He's playing the grind game there. Anthony Smith trying to drop some fisticuffs now, gooning it up.
Very visibly upset about something. Not sure what was said. We don't have
boys.
We don't have our players mic'd up, but I'm sure some words were exchanged. Very peaceful Catholic words, but
knowing Smith, it probably involves some MF and I'm just trying to protect the viewers here, man. But Anthony Smith is a character, if you had known him. So it's pretty funny up here for us boys.
Yeah,
because we know him pretty well, and he gets emotionally invested in these games, which is it's always nice to see.
I've played a handful of games with him in and around the Chell, but great guy. Really sticks up for his teammates.
Yeah, here Alex Hess wins the faceoff, tries to get it back to Barge, but it's just picked up there by Chapman. Chapman tries to kill Barge, but Barges don't sink that easily, so Barge manages to take that puck up. Battle for it now. Teams are going back and forth. Mitch Wilkins takes the puck. Oh, gets a lead pass, but Alex Hess picks it up. Moves it around number 11 of Lynn, Noah Van Mitchell. But it is picked up by Van Mitchell there as he makes a pass. Doesn't pass it to Chapman. That would be suicide, for lack of a better term. But Alex Hess here battling forward in the corner again. Got the fishbowl on, but no water in. Just
broke someone's ankle.
Passing that around. Gets it up to Barger. Barger passes it down to Hess, but Hess whiffs on the pass. Oh, up to Barger. Barger with the rocket.
First slap shot of the game.
First slap shot for Barger. You can tell he's fed up with them trying to take him down. But you can't. You know what they say, like scissors can't cut rocks, so you can't beat Barger that easily, you know. And then Glenn Corey here takes the puck up, throws it over to DiStefano. DiStefano looks for the hit, but doesn't get the pass off. I don't think he was prepared to score tonight. He's prepared to play some solid two-way forward game. And then Corey again, it's a bouncing puck, and DiStefano can't pick it up. He's going for a change now. Is not back checking. That's very unlike DiStefano here, as the captain, number 12, Alex Von Svoboda of Lynn, loses the puck over to Conrad. And Conrad throws that over to Glenn Corey, but it just gets knocked right back into the Eagle zone. Minervini goes out to play the puck as Barger receives it from Minervini and dangles it around number 10, Noah Linkner of Lynn, as it gets over to Conrad. Conrad plays it up here to, where was that, Marks? No, Silcox. Silcox passes it back to Corey. Corey takes a shot right into the glove of Aaron King, but he can't hang on to it. Conrad throws the puck in the net, gets right in. Oh! The goaltender fumbled the puck and let it in the net, but the ref had already blown the whistle, so they're not going to be counting that one, unfortunately. Looks like a big ruckus was stirred up here in our crowd. Another. What is this? Our 30th consecutive sellout?
Oh yeah, every seat sold out. Not a single place for anyone to stand or sit. It's very impressive. It really contributes to the amount of money and environment that this team already has.
The prestige is just raising after each game here. We got Spencer Kuhlman at the point. Rips one, but doesn't really get anywhere.
Nice chip.
A nice greasy wrister, but a nice buttery wristy, but doesn't manage to get anywhere on the ice as So we're getting some good hits down here in the corner. Good little puck battle coming out from the boys. As Glenn Corey comes over with it, does a little dipsy doodle back to Conrad. And the puck does manage to be taken out by Alex von Zvodba, who gets it in the circle and takes a shot, but doesn't get it on net as Mitch Wilkins. It's a great save by Minervini.
An incredible save.
An amazing
by
save by Minervini as he gets across and shuts the door, covers that side, blocks off Alex von Svoboda from scoring a goal on him as Sterling Brandt knocks it right into Alex King off the rush. Man, what an amazing save. What an amazing save by Max.
Great last save
off the game.
Great last save for him as he switches with Andrew Caputo.
Caputo's looking to get some work though. Yeah, Caputo's looking to get some work in tonight. The game looks to be pretty well over at this point.
I have had the pleasure of going out to dinner with Caputo and his mother and father several times in the past year. They're both in the stands. Great, wonderful people here to see their son backstop the undefeated Embry-Riddle Eagles.
Defeated only by Auburn, but it wasn't a real game, so. He's saucing the biscuits, man. And Chris Barton throws it down over here to Thomas Moore. First we've seen him this period. Thomas Moore, the white helmet says it helps him blend in with the other team better. He's like a stealth operator.
Practically invisible.
Yeah, he's practically invisible to the other team when they're wearing their white
Practically
helmets.
invisible on the ice, but very prominent on that score sheet.
Yep. And Ryan Knapp takes a shot, rips it mid-cheese, blocker's side.
That is
Short shot right
where mommy
Aaron King
keeps the cookie jar.
Right where mommy
Top
keeps
shelf.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Now get ready for Ryan Knapp's puck.
Ryan Knapp's puck on the with lots of luck. I don't know. It's some.
It works.
Get ready.
It works.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Get ready for Ryan Knapp on the shelf in the mid cheese. Ryan Knapp in the mid cheese. Right. That's how we do it.
Right in the Gouda.
That's what I like to see from the boys here at Embry.
White skates back out there.
Yeah, we got Jeremy Kirsten out there.
Seemed like he's chirping or being chirped by
Lynn's captain, who currently has 0 points up there on the score sheet. As far as I'm concerned, Jeremy Kirsten is one of our top scorers. At least he has one of the best skating abilities on our team. And as Justin Hansen plays that puck down into the Lynn end, they throw it right back out to Barger, and Barger just throws it down in. Barger carrying the load of the team all the time on the back of the barge, right?
Really holds everybody on their shoulders.
Yeah. He's both barge and tugboat. So, and Barger goes for a Rappy. Does the Rappy go in the net? No, Rappy gets just stuck on the post there by Aaron King.
Solid try though by the alternate captain.
Yeah, Barger had that. I respect the going for the Rappy. That was a real nice attempt, I think.
It was impressive and great hockey IQ, honestly.
Great hockey IQ from Barger. And now I'm not going to get his name ever. Alex von Svoboda takes that puck up, but Jeremy Kirsten now with the Rockets skates it up over to Kyle Usiak. Jeremy Kirsten now about to battle for it again. He just has that skating ability. He wins puck battles, and he pulls the puck out as Barger gets it, fires a rocket right into the side of Aaron King as the ref loses sight and blows the whistle for some reason, even though the puck was loose.
The puck was very visibly loose, but we won't take it out too much on him, considering the scoreboard is looking a bit in our favor.
Yeah, 8 goals.
8-0 with 8:08 left in time, period number 8.
And if you can't see it here, Caputo's always working on his reps, even when the puck's not in his end.
Most definitely, he's getting some solid stretches going.
He's always practicing his butterfly slides, T-pushes, all the fundies. He's always on his fundies.
If you notice, he's actually wearing blue pads as well.
He is
matching the jersey.
He is matching the jersey as Lynn carries it into the zone, but doesn't manage to put a shot on Caputo. Because I think they're intimidated by Caputo, honestly. Like,
I mean, who wouldn't be?
If I knew Andrew Caputo was a net against me, I would not shoot that puck. I would give it to someone else because I don't want to get embarrassed. Anthony Smith back out on the ice, carries the puck down, but loses it, and then goes for a hit.
More like a hug there, but
a little bit of a hug, yeah. As Alex
against
Hess
his
goes in and
character.
does the work for him. And Anthony Smith does a big wide turnaround there. As Nick DiStefano on that back check, like I was saying. Going for the ACHA Selkie here, Nick DiStefano. And he's always going for those changes after he's made sure the puck is safe, you know, from his net.
Yeah, it's a very, very smart play by DiStefano, and great guy. All these players, great guys, both on Lynn and Riddle. Maybe other than Chapman. I heard he does have a thing about kicking puppies, but we won't get into that as we're just here for the game.
And then we got the D here, Andrew Newland. Plays it off the side here, dumps it down to the Lynn D. But Sterling Brandt does manage to take the puck up, number 5 there. 2 goals on the night, almost got a hattie tonight so far. There's still plenty of time here for him. And Silcox there, battling down Silcox. The work ethic of like a president, honestly. Because,
for sure.
Yeah.
You know, he's
a world leader. He's truly going to be a world leader one day. Hey, look at that. Sure. He's charging back on the back check. And he does manage to get the puck back to Ryan Knapp there. Really, Glenn Corey picks the puck up and skates it through the neutral zone. Pass it back to Silcox. Silcox carries it over the slap. Slashes that just a bit too high. Going for the top cheese or the bar down. But all I say is, if it's not bar down, you really shouldn't count it as a goal. So honestly, I respect the effort. It's just a tad bit lower, and he would have had the sweetest goal of the night.
He really lives up to that 8.8 mil contract he's putting up there against the cap.
Yeah.
But honestly, worth it if you need a player
Get a player like him. All the money in the world there.
For sure.
He almost makes as much as Caputo.
Oh, Caputo is the fun fact only ice hockey player in the world to be making more than Connor McDavid. He makes a solid 14 mil per season.
Not including advertisements.
No. Oh, it looks like
Chris
Marksy had his stick stuck in the boards for
Alex von Svoboda carries it up, rips a shot. Caputo doesn't get in the way of the shot. He was ready for the deke. Caputo was getting ready for the deke, so he just missed the puck there a little bit. But
honestly, wouldn't blame that goal on
I wouldn't blame anything on Caputo because he knows what he's doing. So.
Exactly. I'd blame it more on his pads. He didn't pick them out. He got them as a gift. He's used to pads that are about 1 to 2 feet longer, so he would have had that.
It really can't put that on Caputo.
No, not at all.
Can't put that on Caputo. Yeah. They don't call him the best goalie in the world for nothing. Like
exactly. He
they were going to trade us Carey Price for Caputo, and we didn't want that. We're like, you can sign him once he finishes his contract. Like you can try.
We'll get Carey Price in free agency to be our backup. We're good.
Yeah. And then Ryan Marks here takes that puck around, throws it over to Barger, just kicks it right back to Marks. But it's picked up there by Noah Linkner there of Lynn, but thrown right back to Barge. Barge over to Barton. Barton gives it off to Turner Kaufman. Kaufman really plays every aspect of his life like it's a hockey game, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
Really reminds me of a more talented Nicholas Backstrom, if I'm honest. He not only gets those assists, but he can snipe too. He's a mix of Backstrom and Ovi, if I'm going to be completely 100% honest.
I think I see some Crosby in there too, because he protects that puck like no one I've ever seen.
For sure.
Oh, back up to Barton here.
Chris Barton.
Barton throws the puck in the net, saved there by Aaron King, the ineligible goalie there. Turner Kaufman protects that puck, gets it right to the slap, rips a fat shot, but he goes right into the chest of Aaron King.
Man, Aaron King. It's a shame he's not playing. I've heard he's got the fastest chest in the league.
I heard he makes really good chest saves on the regular, and he can see sauce coming from the other end and scoop it up with his chest. So
for sure,
like in between his pecs, because he's always grinding that chest game.
Oh yeah, I've worked out with him one too many times, and I wish I could say my chest was as impressive as his.
See, another really great chester there off the shot by Justin Hansen. He just
squeezes those pecs together, catches it right in between there.
I think he has a pad in between his, like a second trapper in between his chest.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, in between his pecs.
Like I said, fastest
Jeremy
chest in the
Kirsten,
league.
though, wins that faceoff. And then the puck gets all the way down to Alex Bischoff here. Bischoff playing it around in the corner. Wins that battle up to Henson. Henson takes a shot, but it just misses the net there. It should have been a slap shot. I've been telling Anthony to take slap shots since last practice because if it's not a clap by him, it's not really a shot. That's in my opinion. But yeah, we got Hanson there now. Pinches up and battling. Covered there by Kirsten because Kirsten can just be at every place all at once because of those skates.
For sure. It's almost like looking at double because you always think he's somewhere, but really he's everywhere.
Kirsten, battles for that puck and wins it though. Off to Conrad. Back to Hanson. Hanson. Sauce. Nice sauce up to Usiak. Over to Bischoff. Bischoff gets tripped up there by the Lynn D-man. Lynn defender Hickey. Hickey doesn't actually get any hickeys, so but he does. The puck is thrown up there to Kirsten. Kirsten throws it. He's just battling on the boards then, I guess. Oh, it looks like we're in a scrap here, but it's chested so nicely by Aaron King off that shot by Kirsten.
Real good. Nicholas Conrad getting off the ice. Great player, great kid. He's a defensive aspect of a much younger Ilya Britzgalov, if I do say so myself. Great player, great man.
Amazing player, amazing. All right, face off by Alex Hess. One back with a fishbowl, but it does manage to get taken up here by Kyle Morin. Kyle Morin passes through the D, throws it on the net, but Caputo stands tall and doesn't let him get close. Von's V, number 12, takes that puck, and but it is one back by Alex Hess. And then Spencer Coolman manages to get some puck protection going, but Hess takes the puck back in his own end and just throws it down the ice. Anthony Smith, though, intimidating the other team with his physical play as he just goes up and sort of hugs the guy. Back there to Ryan Knapp. Knapp to DeStefano, over to Hess. Hess, really good carry on the puck, but looks like Anthony Smith was caught offside, unfortunately. That was looking to be a good momentum shifting goal there for the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna get back into this one.
The one and only flaw I could ever think about for Anthony Smith is the fact that he is so buff that he does happen to be offsides a lot, but that's just because he's so buff that he takes up most of the offense.
Yeah, like the surface area, he has a higher percentage of the ice taken up, exactly. So it's natural that he would be offside more, right? Oh, we got goaltender Bobby Alicia here with us. What do you think of the game, Bobby?
Solid game. I love the effort, and this commercial is brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, thank you, Bobby Alicia. Didn't know he was sponsored by McDonald's until now. Probably because he's on the lowest contract out of any ACHA goalie known right now, of a solid $50,000.
Well, he doesn't need the money from the team when he's being sponsored by McDonald's, the biggest and most wealthy gourmet restaurant in the world.
Of course, and then now taking it back here by the Lynn D as their captain throws it up. I'm not even going to try to say it, man, but Nathan Chapman taking a pinch, but save there off the nice slapper by Barge. As Nathan Chapman is cherry picking. Chapman picks cherries, man, and kicks puppies, but we're not going to get into that. Glenn Corey takes the puck in the Eagle end, gives it off to Matt Silcox, but Silcox misses the net. But he's charging the corner for that puck. He's hungry for that goal.
Really reminds me of James
Newland playing on the side there, beating out Chapman and Ven Mitchell, but so basically just Ven Mitchell because Chapman doesn't really play hockey. So number 12, Ben Svoda there, takes that puck around, already one goal on the night, looking for two, but Barge takes the puck off him, gives it off to Corey. Corey gets around Von Svoda and gets a little carry here. Oh, tries to do a little dangle around the D, but Silcox, look at Rocket.
Beautiful.
Picks that up right before the offsides. He's there.
Great effort.
Now we got Sterling Brandt. Looks like he's tied up by Von Svoda, and then this puck is taken now by Ryan Marks. Ryan Marks gives it up to Sterling Brandt, but Corey is the one who catches it, and Corey throws it all the way back down the boards there. Picked up by Marks. Marks now on the boards. Oh, he's just dangling. He's undressing them. I think I see Chapman's equipment all over the ice right now. But Sterling Brand does get hit with that shot, that rocket, that absolute bomb.
Chris Barton,
from Corey,
when he's not doing his homework or not at church or getting his grades up, he is in the gym. So that shot's gotta hurt.
Yeah, for real. I've heard he's a younger Zdeno Chara. Like that's in comparison, he plays a lot like Zdeno Chara.
Was born in the same country, actually. Believe it or not.
He was born in Belarus, much like Zdeno Chara.
Yeah.
And heavy clappers. I think actually he was in the gym with Chara one time, and Chara was shooting 105ers down at the clock, and he pulls up and just rocks in 120. I think he split the puck in half, actually.
Wow, that's impressive, honestly.
Yeah, Ryan Marks takes that pass off, tries to get over to Thomas Moore. Thomas Moore stealthing around. They can't even see him. But Conrad doesn't manage to keep the puck in on that offside as Barton will come to regroup that pass. Barton's really looking for the Norris this year, but he's competing hard with Barger. So
Barger and Conrad,
Conrad's a great puck-moving defenseman.
Very much is. He reminds me of a younger Eric Carlson.
Yes. Oh, that looks like the end of the second period there. Score 8-1. The game has, however, been forfeited by Lynn.
But they're still putting in a solid effort, getting a goal, getting themselves up on the board.
It's all about these fundies that work on now. Like,
very much.
There's not too much else we can hope out of the team here, but
I don't believe there's
no Zammy coming out now.
No Zammy. They're going to play on the scorched up ice a little bit, but better for the goalies. Get more traction in there, but not so good for the players.
A little bit of a break here as we're going to get right back to the game. And just checking out the crowd here. A notorious sellout from the boys. So
most definitely.
Bringing in huge crowds.
One of the nicest crowds I've ever seen at a rink before either. They're very courteous of the other players, even of the other team. They compliment all around.
For sure. And I like to compliment the other boys who are healthy scratches tonight because they're looking stylish as always. So
they really are. They're all wearing very nice suits, all name brand Gucci and Versace, as the team is sponsored by Gucci and Versace.
Yeah. Lynn is sponsored by Supreme, so they live in like the lower reaches of society, but like they're trying. It is a family business.
They are attempting, and it's just good to see them come out and play. They do. Lynn, if you don't know, Lynn University is actually in Africa, so they took a boat over here, South Africa. They took a boat over, and I'm just glad to see that they made it. So we will be playing in their home ice eventually this season. I believe we're taking a plane because we're a bit.
Yeah, we are a flight school.
We are a flight school.
We do own a private jet.
We do have a couple private jets, and Lynn is known for their boats. So a nice sail across the Atlantic for them.
All right, we're about to be back here for period 3. We're going to take a quick 5-second commercial break.
Yeah. And then, before we go, nice shout out to our 21,000 viewers out there. So thank you very much.
All right, and we are back from our 5-second break. Welcome back to the third period now.
Back. It's been good. Back to another epi, boys.
And period 3 here. This showing out here by Lynn. Mainly Nathan Chapman has been the story of this game.
Yeah, he's off and on. His career is kind of like a roller coaster. He is 1 year younger than Jaromir Jagr, actually, who just managed to get a 1-year contract.
But it was in the NHL, so it doesn't really matter.
Chapman does have a couple records in this league for age.
Turner Coppin takes that puck up. Picked up by Marks, though, as Lynn does pick it up instead. And Brendan Hickey, though.
Penalty.
Some kind of penalties going on here. Some kind of penalty. Someone's frustrated right now.
I don't know about that call. I mean, it looked like a legal hit. He did have possession of the puck when he was hit. But obviously the refs disagree, and you know what they say, you can't argue with a zebra. So.
I do know that Turner Kaufman would never take a dirty penalty, though, so it could not have been intentional.
No way, no hope. No
I said he lives his life like he plays the game, you know?
Yeah.
in a very,
Really?
very healthy, very nice mindset.
Yeah, I was talking to him earlier and passed by him in the hallway, and he said, "What's up?" And I said, "What's up?" And that was, I felt like that really, it was an expression of character.
It really is.
Brandon Hickey, though, gloved right down by Andrew Caputo. Fastest glove in the world.
It's almost as fast as Aaron King's chest. Not quite as fast, but you know, it is faster. It is easier to move your entire upper body than your arm. So
yeah, of course,
a bit
of
unfair.
course. Well, I heard the local team here. You may have heard them, like the Miami Marlins were recruiting Caputo, but he said no. He said no. He said,
"Oh no, hockey."
I'm not trying to play baseball because it's all about the fans, really, in the end.
Oh yeah, Caputo, such a character, such a good guy.
Looks like some fans are booking out of here now as the game is winding down.
Looks
18
like
minutes
Mitch
left
Kim
in this
scared
absolute
off,
destruction. We got
to the fans.
We actually have a guest here, Mitchell Kim here.
And, Mitchell Kim, really good looking
Mom,
kid.
how you doing?
He's sponsored by his mom, apparently.
Really good kid. Gets amazing grades. Solid 4.0 GPA. This
Still in his
season, so.
entry-level deal, though, so we'll see how well it develops.
He's looking for a great big contract upgrade next year.
Yeah.
At a little under $9 million.
Recently played for the Red Wings in the CHL, but he moved up this year, took the leap, and we'll see. He's our goalie of the future so far, barring an injury to Caputo. So.
Yeah.
Caputo with that nasty glove hand. He tries to cover the puck, but leaves it out here. Thanks. All right, Brandon Hickey though takes that puck up. Brandon irony more like throws the puck in the net, but just hits Coleman's stick and goes right into the net.
Hits the wrong net, but at least he hit one of the two nets. So.
Into the netting. Sorry. Into the mesh. Into the
mesh.
He greases the mesh with that shot. So
the first rink I ever played in, when I started playing more professional hockey when I was about 2 months old, our netting above the glass was actually made out of barbed wire. We played in a prison. I was in prison for a while, but let's get back to the game.
Yep, that's not a very important story though.
No,
so
not at all.
Didn't really affect you. But yeah, Barger now making plays, gives it off there to I think that's Sterling Brandt with a puck. Yeah, Sterling Brandt takes a shot, but the fast chest of Aaron King just slices up that puck. Some more players that can come by, make some cameos if they'd like. Some scratchies. And then face-off here, coming up from Jeremy Coulson. Alex Bischoff, back to Coleman. Coleman over to Usiak, but Usiak doesn't manage to pick the puck up. And then the puck is played by the Lynn captain, and up to Nathan Chapman. Nathan Chapman riding the boards, though, unfortunately. Probably should be riding the bench, if I'm going to be honest. Spencer Coleman, though, passes it off to Barge. Back to Coleman. Coleman, the one-man show on ice here. Battles for the puck, supported by Curson, however, and Curson loses it though as Lynn attempts to set up a cycler in the zone. It's a 4-on-5 here as Lynn has Nathan Chapman out on the ice. So yeah, if I was the Lynn coaching staff right now, in order to get back in this game, I'd probably my strategy will involve like putting Chapman back on the bench and using him as a divider, so you better know like who are your forwards, you know?
I agree. That's
yeah. Like
I heard his middle name is Divider, so it would be very appropriate.
Yeah, first actually looks like a spillway taken by Connor LaRoque. I think his skate blade fell off.
Yeah,
and then another time around Newland. The ice is being vibrated right now, actually.
Ice is quite slippery.
That's just a part of the ball, though, if you couldn't tell. Jeremy Kirsten, though, doesn't manage to get a puck on Bon Sabota. Takes a slapper. Misses the net, however. And puck is scooped up by Ligna, though. Battle by Newland and Kirsten. because Kirsten's always on that puck with those rocket skates. And Newland, though, battling for it with Nathan Chapman, but Nathan Chapman, of course, passes it over to Usiak because he's basically playing on our team.
Nick DiStefano really got in there.
Nick DiStefano. DiStefano is actually a Taiwanese name.
Yeah.
He's from Hong Kong.
First player from Hong Kong drafted first overall in the ACHN.
Yeah, Nathan Chapman though takes a shot, just deflected by the D and grabbed it by Ryan Caputo. No, nothing's going through Caputo. So Hickey though almost gets ducked by Anthony Smith, the goon. Oh, battled for by Chris Barton. Just taking it to him as Alex Hess is there on the support. Throw back to DiStefano, who's on D. Throws it back. Oh, try a little kick in there attempt by Anthony Smith though, but didn't really see anything out from it. Hess though throws that puck to Smith, but Smith can't seem to get a stick on the puck as Hickey carries it out all the way down into the Eagle end. Ryan Knapp is barring him though. Ryan Knapp goes for the puck, however, and it's just passing back to Barton. Throw it up to Glenn Corey. The puck is bouncing. Oh, Aaron King plays it out as he beats Glenn Corey.
Honestly, I think Glenn Corey should have taken that hit, laid out King. As it is a forfeited game, you know.
I would have just roasted that goalie if I was in his situation.
Yeah,
that goalie had no chance with the speed that Glenn Corey had coming down that wing side. He would have just knocked him into next week, really. Didn't really know what it was. Oh, Matt Silcox makes the play. Gets it over to Sterling Brandt, though. And then nothing comes over.
The rebound.
Sterling Brandt having the game of his life right now against Lynn.
Oh, yeah. One more goal, and he gets a hattie. I will throw my headset onto the ice.
Yeah, we will throw our headsets onto the ice.
Along with the camera. So that
you can see the headsets when they go on the ice. Yeah. Because the game will be over at that point. It's like the golden snitch of hockey is Sterling Brandt's hat trick.
Yeah. It is a rule. It's a NHL and ACHA rule. Sterling Brandt hat trick, game over.
Oh, another save by Caputo. Caputo's standing tall in that net right now. That's why he's the best goaltender in the world.
Yeah, Caputo, he's a very well-rounded player. He stands at a solid 8'13", and he solid weigh-in. He weighed in about a month ago at 333 and thousands kilograms of pure muscle.
Yeah, he has no fat on his body.
0% body fat.
Tanner Kaufman takes it down. He had a 2-1-0 opportunity there. Tries to go for a Rappy. Tries to go for a Rappy, but misses the pushing him on the Rappy there, and the puck is sucked up by the chest of Aaron King.
Yeah, just like how he has a trapper in his chest, he also has a vacuum in there. So just kind of, it all gets attracted in there, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to.
And a rubber magnet, too.
Oh, most definitely. The clock is being run now. I don't know why, as Lynn could come back, honestly.
I mean, 7 goals can be done. We saw 6 out of the boys in the first 2 periods.
You are right. It is not impossible. Although Lynn does seem to be a bit tired, as their bench is a bit.
But the coaches, this might all be part of our grand scheme.
Yeah, I think if I was the coaches, my game plan would be play like you're tired near the end of the game. They'll start to believe that you're tired, and then you just go out there, 120% maximum effort, scare the living shit.
Put up 7 goals in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
it can be done. All right, we got Ryan Marks on this face-off here. Oh, wins that puck back to Thomas Moore, all the way back to Spencer Coleman. Spencer Coleman fakes a wristy and goes over to Glenn Corey. Glenn Corey taking it around the net, but it's just one off there by Lynn's D. And we're going to lose scrap behind the net now as Justin Hansen takes a shot, but it hits off the captain of Lynn, right back into the chest of Aaron King. That's going to be the story of the night, folks.
Yeah.
If he had started the game.
Most definitely. I don't know if you noticed there, Thomas Moore open that entire shift. Would have been a nice idea to get a puck on his stick, and I feel like he could have gotten barred down, 5-hole bar down.
I believe that's bar cheese too. Justin Hansen throws it over to Jeremy Carson, but the puck is lost now. Von Svoboda, the only good player on Lynn, has throws the puck in the net, but it's blocked out by Kuhlman as Kuhlman just playing ice charades here. Fucking going in circles all over the place. Circle, circle, circle. Must be getting kind of dizzy there. Throws it up to Carson. Back to Caputo though. Caputo's quarterbacking in the defensive end though. We got a Hansen though takes that puck down. Battle for it, supported by Kuhlman and Carson, as well as Usiak on the side there. Carson comes away with the puck, gives it up to Usiak. Usiak, a dangler, a finesse player, gives it a behind the back play to Kuhlman, and Kuhlman does manage to pick it up after a little bit of a battle. A nice little sass there by Usiak, but no one was able to receive it as Connor LaRock goes for the puck, but Usiak makes for his mistakes and takes it right off Chapman. That's an easy play right there. Spencer Coleman though. Eagles are looking kind of talent actually right now, but Barger, there's a 2-on-1 here as Barger does manage to find out the 2-on-1 after a great save by Caputo. Great glove save there. And Barger grabs that puck, throws it up to Usiak. Usiak brings it down into the Lynn zone, throws it in front, but Alex Bischoff is not ready for that pass as Nathan Chapman takes it up. And then back down to Lynn. Connor LaRoque forechecking now. Pretty weak forecheck by the Lynn boys. They look kind of tired. They're kind of just coasting in. Alex Von Svoboda takes that puck and throws it in. But Caputo's there. Always there. Good angle. Good square to the puck. Right out of his net. Ready for the save. Back to Usiak. Usiak over to Bischoff. Bischoff gets knocked down by number 10, Noah Linkler, as Jeremy Kirsten takes over and throws the puck, misses the net. It looks like it was on purpose, though, trying to get a change for the boys.
It was a good idea, as Bischoff did take that hit. He took it very nicely, but still knocked the wind out of him. Good idea to get that change.
Of course. Real good plays here from the boys.
Boys are doing really good tonight. Lynn included in that, although I don't know if I'd call them boys. They look more like men as they are all over the age of 40. Nick DiStefano with the puck coming up. Doing a little dippy dangles, and Anthony Smith, nice dangle, completely on purpose.
Dang. All right, Andrew Newland making plays there.
Yeah, he's making dangles, making steps.
Anthony Smith, however, supporting the puck, getting a nice little battle there. Glove comes off. The gloves are being dropped right now as Lynn comes away from the battle, but Ryan Knapp takes it off Nathan Chapman, classic. And then we got a play here by the Lynn boys. Kyle Morin tries to get it up there to Patrick Thinnison, but it just doesn't seem to get through. We're getting some calls from the stands right now. Some people trying to coach from the stands, and the boys really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Nick DiStefano throws the puck, just sucked right in by the chest of Aaron King. I wish, honestly, when I played, I wish I had like that kind of a chest, like that fast of a chest.
For sure.
Fastest chest on ice, man. Fastest chest on ice.
With about approximately 5 minutes left in the third period, it does look like Embry-Riddle might have this game, but I don't want to jinx anything as Chapman is out there again, so who knows?
A wild card.
He's a wild card player. You never know with him. He's up and down.
Matt Silcox throws it back to Knapp, who throws it at the net, but it doesn't really work that well. Tries to go with Mitch Cheese again, but you can only really get one of those a game before attendees start realizing that you're just a sniper.
Yeah.
And then like calling Bradley Cooper because we got an American sniper in the house, right? And then Silcox over here, battling in the corner. Playing with a lot of hard heels. Glenn Corey comes in to support the boys, and someone's gonna come out of the puck right to the slot, right to Sterling Brandt. Blocker saved though by Aaron King. No chance there.
To the blind pass that reaches
Glenn Corey.
Sterling too.
Glenn Corey then knocks it off to Sterling, but looks like we got some kind of issue here. Oh, looks like we're having a fight breaking out here.
A bit of a scuffle.
Glenn Corey looks to be in a little bit of a scrum right now.
Glenn Corey really not trying to have it.
As you can see, the Lynn coaches.
I think Glenn Corey might be thrown out because the refs are jealous of how much skill this man possesses.
Yeah, Glenn Corey, he grew up in Bangladesh, and you know, he taught himself how to play hockey on the streets. Like when it would snow down there in the city of Bangladesh, he'd take his skates out that he made himself in wood shop and just skate like.
It was incredible.
He would just do it. Looks like we're calling the game now.
I believe that's the game.
No handshake line, no respect. The game is not being played correctly if there's no handshake line. Looks like we gotta get a little bit of respect from the boys down low, but a lot of them are just leaving the ice for no reason. No, they gotta get...
Hey, handshakes! Let's go! Where's the sportsmanship?
Some handshakes are being given out.
I am pissed. Yeah, I am pissed right now. All right, I'm trying to get the sportsmanship going because that's really the most important factor. And if there's no, we're getting some handshakes there. If you can see it from the camera. Real good game.
Yeah, Eagles, way to be.
We're getting some fan input right now.
Let's get it.
It's amazing input from our fans, and the crowds out here are amazing tonight. Very respectful of both teams, and a lot of heart.
And then you see the goaltender there, Max Minervini, holding the shutty all night until he had to switch with Caputo.
I mean, sometimes you gotta give up looks for talent, and Max he's very talented. I don't know about the looks. He could go for a little bit of plastic surgery, but honestly, great player altogether.
All right, now we're the Eagles casting team. My name is Julian Wollstonecroft.
My name is Liam Kehoe.
Liam Kehoe, I think he got the fundies down tonight, and we'll be back. We'll be back here for next game. We'll have Liam taking over the stand for next game because I'm going to be slotted into the lineup. So
if I'm not in that lineup either, then I will be up here, and I'll try and do my best, Julian.
Like I'm the main castie, and he's the backup castie. So,
but
you always got to have a backy, you know. And then
had some fun times, and I guess that's the game.
Final score 8-1 Eagles after a forfeit by Lynn, and this is the Eagles cast team, stream team signing off.
Have a good night, America and Canada.